Yeah, we're ready. 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 We're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. 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 Look how the sun now raising up, and the crowd now waking up. The atmosphere have vibes, and nothing can break it up. The girl them a wine non-stop. We had the drinks them in a my cup. We gonna party all night, all night. 24 parties we hit in a row. Tonight are the very last show before we head out on the road. The girl them a release the load. So let me see your hands up, so everybody know, put your hands up, so if you're ready for the road, let your friend them know.
Now I have lipstick on my lip.
Oh, you look cute!
Yeah.
We're ready for the road.
Presenting the collection here is, for me, is like a completion of the story of the Heather Jones collection, because it has been a great island story. And now Heather Jones International presents Colors of the Ocean. And no better place to launch it than on the island of Elba.
We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
I'm Heather Jones. I'm a fashion designer. I was always talented from the age of 7. Somewhere inside of me, I had a vision of beauty. I was born in Port of Spain, Trinidad. We live close to the water. The water is right on the outskirts of Port of Spain. I am a Caribbean woman. Growing up in the Caribbean is a lot of flower and fauna, a lot of rhythm. We have rhythm and we have passion. We have warm people. This lady has been in my life all my life. From a teenager on the drag, and she has been my client, and you see how she's a stylish girl. She has always worn all my clothes. She don't go out without a Heather Jones.
Right.
Baby, having some fun under the boardwalk. Look at the
Like that.
frogs, Nigel.
Show out them today.
Big old frogs. I feel proud right now.
It's real, man.
My name is Nigel McLeod, and to Heather Jones, I'm her husband, and to HJI Heather Jones International, I am the operations manager. The work it's too beautiful. You know, people, this has to be shared internationally, and she has a Caribbean aesthetic to her designs that I think everybody needs to do.
Thank you very much. If you want to remember, I give you.
It's hot and nice.
Yes.
We have the same weather in Trinidad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It feels very familiar.
Yeah. Meeting Nigel 2 years ago was truly a blessing. Nigel and I are like two parts of one whole that complements each other so well, because we work together, we play together, we hang out together. We are like best buddies.
I don't think so.
He has truly been a great help and a great inspiration. He's a good man and he works very hard, and we work hard together. he has joined me on this journey, and I bless him for that.
Wow.
Let's
Okay. If you want to see it,
Okay, no problem.
if you
Oh, you can see it?
yeah.
Wow.
I like it.
See? No, it's bad.
Beautiful. Cheers.
When I'm done, I'll take you guys to trail out on this boat. I don't know when we're gonna get there, but we're gonna get there.
Wake up, Nigel.
Let's make sure I have enough food for 6 months in case I get lost.
Try to avoid the land.
Try to avoid the line.
Not the land.
Oh, the land.
I met Natalia and there was no stopping us.
How are you?
Very good.
Okay, you look beautiful. Look at you.
You look very beautiful.
Very comfortable.
Yes, your lip, your hair is out.
My hair's out, yes.
You look more relaxed.
I look much more relaxed. I feel much more relaxed. But it was worth it.
Yes,
it was
It was worth it, wasn't it?
Listen,
We started working and we never stopped working till this day.
When I saw Heather's work, I said, Heather, this have to go international. We met Natalia and everything just started falling into place.
We start talking about Elba. And it is 1 year now, we start working and today we are here in Elba. We made it happen. Natalia is a little giant. It's amazing.
Hello.
You will see me a lot of time because I'm the owner of this hotel.
now on the tourism board.
Exactly.
All right, I remember.
A lot of jackets I have.
A lot of jackets, a lot of hats.
Exactly.
I hear you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
No, it's
Yeah.
our pleasure. It's our
Yes.
pleasure. believe me.
That is where our fashion show is going to be tomorrow, right down there on that beach, the Mediterranean Dreams Fashion Show. HeatherJones International. People of Trinidad and Tobago is going to be proud of this one. Thanks to the Ministry of Trade for making this happen also. Big thanks. This is so much. This is so much. Look how beautiful that is. Very, very beautiful. Actually, it kind of reminds me of Maracas, the bay. Yeah. This is very nice. Very, very nice. You ready?
Ready.
You ready?
You ready? What's the music?
Don't worry. That's my surprise to you.
What's the music, Nigel?
Don't worry. That's my surprise.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. I like it.
I feel it's a recording of Nigel singing tomorrow.
I am not going to be singing, right? Don't want to outdo anybody. I might get a recording contract and. But tomorrow is going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
Yeah,
Actually, when I get to the hotel, I'm going to walk on the beach. I want to feel it. I want to feel where the show is going to be. We're going to walk on the beach and actually feel it, right?
Serious?
Yeah, we're going to
Good,
walk.
good. Can I wear my tongs?
That you're on camera.
Listen, you're getting on the stage and it's all about selling. It's about serious. I want you to walk swift. designer mother. She mother for all the top designers. Right now she going to school, she's studying, I think she is, what do you mean by studying? Psychology special. In Jamaica, in Barbados. So, yes. Yes, of course. Very, very nice, Reba. Very, very nice. The music in the show, how do you like it?
I like it a lot. It's very exotic and I think it's chic, something exotic and European.
Volume and some more. Bass. Thank you so much for creating this show from Colors of the Ocean, my collection, Colors of the Ocean. What you thought about when you created this show?
Well, I first had a discussion with Heather, of course, and it just came to me from the universe, because I'm a conduit to that, and I just thought about Italy also and Europe and just blending Caribbean and the European song together to get that what we have right now. Also the essence of what Heather wanted, that it all came together in the song. So I'm really pleased that you all love it. I am so happy that you grasped the whole inspiration, and it's really, really beautiful, and it's great. I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow either, and I'm so happy that you love it.
Angels look down to see.
Oh, Frederica, it is such a great honor to be here. And thanks for all your efforts for helping us and having us here. We're so happy. Yes, yes. I have one question though. I am speaking to you and my eyes are looking at the trussing that they are putting up. We have to make sure that the lighting is great, because we will not get good photos because of the water and the open air. So when we light can we light the runway tonight? Is it possible?
I think they will try to make the trial this night.
Yes, I wish that they can light the runway tonight so that I can see if it is good, because if it's not, you will not see the garments on the runway. Yes.
But we have done something special for you tomorrow.
Serious?
On
Sunday! I can't wait to see what is special.
Yeah. I hope you like it.
I will.
Anytime you need me, I'm around.
Okay, Frederica.
Thank you for
Yes.
Thank you.
You're walking for me?
Yes.
Yeah. And we have nothing to put her in. See how she's smaller than Ruby. When you come, I want you to kind of help me to work with those mothers, because the girls they never modeled before, and I know they're green, and we have to work with them tomorrow. Yeah? have 4 biological children, 7 godchildren, and 54 godchildren. And I am close to all my godchildren. I think that when someone is looking for a godparent for their child, they look for someone who, in case of anything happen, who can replace and take the responsibility of that child. I think I fitted that role 54 times.
I just want to say something about Candice on camera. I think she is a great worker. I think we're blessed to have her. And I think we will work with her because I see you can go from strength to strength, Candice. I appreciate all the things. I'm going to say it publicly.
All right. You tell your version and I go tell my version. Because I have 2 versions of this story.
My version of the story. On the last day of work, I was like, I'm going out. And I was hanging out, eating, minding my own business.
Let me keep quiet.
So I saw Heather and I was like, all right, maybe I could go ask her to dance. So I asked her to dance. And of course she said no. Like a lady should. So she was like, she told one of the models, go dance with him. So the model came across, I looked at her, I was like, I don't want to dance with you. I want to dance with her. So what's your version?
Okay, my version is, I decorated for this party, but whenever I decorate for a function, I don't attend the function. So I go on in my bed and everything, but the people I decorated for, the woman came by the house and said, come, get up, you have to come to the party. Already in my bed, I got up and I got dressed and went to the party. Up come Mr. Nigel. Mr. Nigel wanted to dance, I said no. Mr. Nigel dancing all over me. I don't want to dance with him, but he dancing all over. So I call a model. I said, come. I said, look at a young sexy girl here. Dance with her. He said, I don't want to dance with her. I don't want to talk to her. I want to dance with you. I want to talk to you. Rightly, after a month, I was going through my phone and I saw his number. And I said, let me call. I said, hello. Here's my hello. And the rest was history.
Basically, that's it.
That's how we met.
There's some more details, but I wouldn't get into it.
Can we hear? No. We are launching Heather Jones International, and all my friends are here. Family and friends. All my fabrics, all our fabrics comes to us white. It is stretched onto frames. Then my design is drawn onto the frame. The colorway is painted onto the fabric. Then what I have done is to make a marriage of hand-painted batik and tie-dye to create my fabrics. I like fibers that can make me breathe. I want my skin to breathe because I know to be healthy, to be beautiful, you have to be healthy. It's healthy to be beautiful. And that's where my thought wave was in choosing my fabrics. And also, I wanted to remain environmentally friendly. I never formally went to fashion school. My talent for fashion, my wisdom to choose the right thing to do is driven from a divine place. When I go to market or I do market research, I am right on point. And every time I say, oh my God, look at this. When I see it, I'm right on point. What makes it different? What makes it unique? What makes it yours? Everything has been done. I have to take it and make it mine. Create a signature garment because it is a brand I wanted to build. I could have done like everybody else in the market and do what somebody else has done and make watered down copies of this one or that one, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted a brand, a signature brand, and God bless me. I have created a signature brand.
And that's something I was explaining to her. If you're not able to carry your role, there comes you will be nurtured up to a particular point, and you have to show the capacity to understand your role. If you can't carry it, you will have to be changed.
That's right.
Right? This is a business. When we come out in a business mission, business is first. All the other things on the side are like little bonuses, but that's not the important thing. Because if the business cannot carry, then these things don't happen.
That's right.
You know? So we never forget the business is first. Heather Jones International is first. Whatever is required to move it forward is first.
That's right. We are going to Aqua de Elba, and it's a perfume store, and we are going to have a tour of the place and chat with the management to see what business we can set up between Heather Jones International and Aqua de Elba. Right, thank you. So pretty.
So we're going to see one of the founders and one of the owners.
Okay. Yes.
And they're all very excited.
Okay.
Remember we met in the middle
How
of
are
the
you?
It's okay.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you to you.
No problem.
It's a pleasure.
So Heather, this is part of the laboratory. This is one part of it, and then they've got another one elsewhere. And they have to have sterile, yeah. But as you can see, there they are.
That's a lovely job. All day you're surrounded by lovely scents. That is such good energy.
Negozio di profumi.
In fact, he says that this is one of the things that actually works the best, because otherwise what you end up with is a perfume shop.
Yes.
And instead what they're trying to build, is a brand and the experience.
And an experience.
Experience.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the possibility of him developing a scent for HGI?
Allora, mi chiede Nigel, cosa sono le possibilità di creare un profumo, un'essenza per Heather Jones? Non so se in termini di...
Bisognerebbe, sì, no, ci vuole un pochino di tempo perché poi in funzione delle prove deve ovviamente valutare.
It can be done. What we need to work out is what sort of direction you'd like to take. So Heather, you need to be involved in, what kind of perfume you'd be looking for, because they have, as you were saying, citrus, flower. They have 6 here that you can test, and from that you can sort of start to find the scent that fits Heather Jones. It's the one that you think would work with Heather Jones.
I brought you a gift.
Oh, thank you.
Going on?
Thank you.
I'm going to go.
Yes, okay. Sorry.
My wife.
Yes, and this was done by our company, Heather Jones.
Thank you very much.
And it's all hand painted by our company.
Thank you very much.
It's a tradition in our culture. When you enter a business for the first time, you must buy. Yes, in our culture, that's a tradition.
Thank you.
So
I've
precious.
arranged with him that we're going to do all the work on
Thank
the
you.
interest.
Ciao.
Do that again.
So nice.
I got the wine for it.
Somebody's getting
One quarter.
married.
One quarter.
Just make them cross.
Oh, she picked up her boyfriend last night.
Yes, she did. Oh, with your stuff. I think he said he's requesting.
Trinidad and Tobago is an oil and gas-based economy, unlike the other Caribbean islands, which are agriculture and tourism based. And as a result, Trinidad and Tobago is the New York of the Caribbean because of the wealth. We have persons coming from all over the world investing in oil and gas. You have the technical skills, you have the supporting skills, you have all the supporting industries. So it is a metropolitan, as it were. That metropolitan nature creates a very eclectic experience as a result of the intersection of the different ethnicities, the different nationalities, creating hybrids of cultures, hybrids of cuisine, hybrids of language, hybrids of expression, hybrids of art. So Trinidad and Tobago, in essence, is like a microcosm of the world. Declining, but we supply for a number of years 85% of the United States consumption of natural gas.
Sure.
So we have to diversify the economy away from oil and gas. The creative industries, therefore, is one of the strategies that we're looking at, which brings into being our fashions and music and culture and the art of cuisine, you know. Yeah, so we're right on the threshold of emerging new platforms of economic development. So the timing is right.
And you said the population is 1.3
1.2
million.
million is the core population, but let us take the carnival for instance. For the carnival season, we have minimum 40,000 visitors to the island.
Okay.
40,000.
Who are pre-registered? They
For
are pre-registered from the year before.
Hotels are all booked out.
Hotels are all booked out.
Yeah. And this is what time of the year?
Soon as
February. People start arriving from December.
Carnival is
They
2
start
days
to
before
arrive
Ash
from
Wednesday.
December?
From
Yeah.
December. From December.
And what do they do for 2 months? In
Party.
preparation?
Party.
Oh,
Party every night.
Yeah, lots of parties.
Now,
That's
you
the
see,
thing.
now we're talking.
And guide us that we may do your will, even now and forevermore. Amen.
1,000 appetites.
Thank you.
Thank
Bon
you.
appetit. You treat all the pink pieces and hang them there, and it will make a pretty picture. Absolutely gorgeous.
I sail, 2 for 1, 2 for 1.
In the Caribbean, people left their home, their children, and with their family and go to the land of milk and honey, which is America, to make a better life or better future for the children. Everybody went to New York excepting me. I stayed in Trinidad because by choice I never had the American dream. My grandmother will always ask, if all of us, she'd say, what do you want to be? Some of us put up our hands, I want to be a policeman, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nurse. But when it comes to me, what do you want to be? I don't want to be any of those things. So what do you want to be? I say, I want to get a big straw hat, I want a paintbrush, and I want to go to the savannah and just draw lovely pictures. And she said, young lady, get real. How are you? You have to be independent. How are you going to be able to support your life and yourself if you have no dream of becoming a professional? What do you want to be? I don't know. All I know, I love to draw, I love to create, but this creativity began to manifest itself in different ways at different stages of my life.
This is for all the designers that think designing is just doing on the runway. A lot of hard work behind it. Like ironing all day.
You should get comfortable here.
Yeah, I think so.
I
need
like
it.
Queen, you know, like.
Yeah, I need it.
So, what was the thing that drew you to fashion?
My mother was a seamstress, and she is the most talented woman that I know.
Oh, wow.
She's super talented.
So you had it in the family, in the genes?
Yes. And from the age of 7, I understood how to create a doll dress. And plus she encouraged me. She bought me pin-up doll, paper doll books where I will color the doll dresses and cut them out and put them on the paper dolls. She brought me, I had like over 30 something dolls. So I have been playing with models for a very long time. Like the dolls were my models then. And I created with them. I created dresses on them. I pick up scraps under the machine. I was always next to my mother. If they were to ask me to go in the kitchen, I will cry. If they tell me go to the sewing room, I will laugh. So I'm always in the sewing room. Heather Jones. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, my darling. You are very pretty. And this is Nigel. Nigel. We have this big one as well. And then we have another big one. We have another big one here.
Oh, I love that. Oh, wow.
So,
can I put this one under?
I'm putting you on the hot spot. You choose. If you want, you can put that one in the window. It's fine.
That's incredible. That's so Trinidad and Tobago. That's all the flowers. It's the essence.
Yeah. Look at this one. We have this as well. We have, I don't know.
No, this is beautiful.
You choose. You really like it? Can you try this one for me? See if this one fit her as well. This one, right? Yes. I want to see the fit in her. You can't tell me. I have to see. Lucky, you're tall. You're beautiful. It's a pleasure to meet you. Take your glasses off. I want to see all of you. You're gorgeous. Come, stand up here. Come on. Oh my God, look at you. Where are you from, Nafi?
Senegal.
Senegal.
Yeah. And she's a diva. She's wearing high heels and she's a diva.
Armani.
He's a diva too.
Hey.
From the age of 16, I started my business on Independence Square, just creating small leather goods from the scraps I will pick up on the drag. And then in the meantime, I left school, so I had to juggle between. I went to Fitz Blackman and I said to him, I want to learn to sew professionally because my mother was a seamstress, but they did things, homemade things. Fitz Blackman was the bespoke tailor of the time. He sewed for the Prime Minister, he sewed for all the who's who. He was the best. I remember as a child when I go out in a garment and the inside was not well done, I would be really embarrassed about it, although nobody's seeing it, but I know. So I wanted to do it better. I went to Mr. Fitz Blackman and he turned me away 3 times. And I would stand on the doorstep right where you have to turn the lock. So he must talk to me before he go in that door. And I was standing there and he said, you again, young lady? And I said, yes, sir. I really, really want to learn tailoring. I want to come to your place and learn tailoring. He said, listen, I'll make you a deal. You come here from 7:30 to 3:30, and you go to school in the evening. You learn to sew you do tailoring in the day, and you do classes in the evening to finish your education. If you stop working with your education, you stop learning tailoring. And I said, deal.
No. You must bring back my hanger that says Heather Jones. Bring back my hanger. So you go try it on and come back to me. Right? This is the front. And put this on and come back.
So I had a really, really tough time financially. I would go as an intern to work and I had no scissors. But the tailor men were really, really kind to me because they would always lend me their scissors and stuff. And I worked really, really hard. You're talking about creating like 300 colors every day, 500, you might do 100 pants flies, or you might be just working the press board, or you might be hemming something, and you have to clean up that whole shop at the end of the evening. And I got like $8 a week, and it was really hard because $8 a week couldn't support what I was doing, but I hang in there. I really hang in there. Other tailors in the shop would say to me, "You're getting good, you know, girl, you're getting real good. You stitched that?" "Yes, I did." "You're getting good." Anyway, this time they gave me a jacket to me. It was a plaid jacket, an open weave tweed. And this time, when the whole jacket was made up, I hung it right in front so that when Mr. Blackman passed, he would see it and he would see how good I was. The man passed, he looked at the jacket and he said, "Rip down those pockets and do them over." So I was like, what? You know how much trouble I went through to do this? So I showed it to all the tailor men, and they said, "Nothing is wrong with it, it's perfect." I cried and cried, but I ripped it down. and after I ripped it out, one of the tailor men came to me and said, "You see that? When you open that, you have to hold those threads together because it will fray. It will be the hardest piece of work to do." And I put it back together and I hung it back up. And the next morning when he saw it, he said to me, "Your job here is finished. But let here be a stepping stone." My beginnings was very, very humble, and it was very challenging. It was very, very hard. But somewhere inside of me, this beautiful feeling, this beautiful dream couldn't go away of creating lovely things. It's beautiful. Would you like me to try it on? Nigel, you never... Is that show, Heather, you look like...
It might be too big for you, Heather. Nice comeback, huh? Heather's in charge. Heather's in charge. Alright, you guys need to stop, alright?
John said meet the people,
Right. One guy.
I have to talk to you when we are alone after I get back to Switzerland about setting up a collection.
Oh, thank you.
I think before I leave Elba, because tomorrow I'm heading to Paris to search for new labels, I have to put on your dress. I have you. I've seen on your billboard this white one,
yes,
green,
yes.
yellow.
And you should even wear it in Paris. You will be a hit, darling.
Oh my God!
washing and
yes.
Okay.
Blow dry.
Yeah, blow dry.
It's my pleasure. Just tell them to call me. Call me the party animal.
Okay. Thank you.
It's okay on your
Then we
feet?
have to show them.
Yeah, I think you look hot.
Yeah, it looks so hot. Tell me what we're going to see tonight.
This evening, you are going to see my collection, Colors of the Ocean. You are going. I am going to go from resort wear or into evening wear, and I will do a bit of unconventional. After I bought my first 3 machines, I realized that I can actually succeed in what I am doing. I can actually turn what I am doing into a business. It was I alone that sewed. Now, it was, I hired 2 girls, so it was 3 of us sewing. It was Joy and Leno and Heather. And we started sewing. I will cut and they will sew. And I started producing. But every single thing that we produced sold. And I started to make money, and my money I started to turn over the money and save the money and turn over and bill and bill. And that's from that point I knew that what I am doing could be a viable business. At that point, I was around 23 years old. I already had my business started fully. My machines was up. I had 2 employees, and we started sewing and hanging all the things. At that point, I opened. I got another place on Frederick Street where I opened a small boutique, and Frederick Street Vendors Mall, and I started hanging and putting my garments there and selling, and business started rolling. So I had a Heather Jones brand store. It started to go, everything was lovely. My line sold, and then there came a company in Trinidad and Tobago by the name of IDC, Industrial Development Company, where they look at small business development and the small businesses, and they come in and they help you to develop your business. At that point, they wanted to move the Drag Brothers from an independent square, and they offered me a place on Piccadilly Street, that's higher up Portishead. I went there. At that point when I went there with a capital of $250,000. My machines increased from 3 machines to 8 machines. My employees increased, my production increased. The Drag Brothers, the people who live in that area, they broke my place and they stole everything. And they broke my place 8 times in 5 months. And believe me, the police knew who was doing it, and they did nothing about it. Oh my God. Anytime we go to a city, we find a church. I don't care what church. Right, anytime we go to the city, we find a church, and we go.
Noi ti lodiamo, ti benediciamo, ti adoriamo, ti glorifichiamo, ti rendiamo grazie per la tua gloria immensa. Signore Dio, Re del cielo.
My money just kept going down and down 8 more times, and the last time, well then no, I went to America. After looking at what people are producing and what I am producing, I said, you know what? My brand can hang next to anybody else's brand. And you know, I have a philosophy I say all the time. I am as good as any and better than many.
So I always think that. So I decided I am going out there and I am going to make this happen. And I went out there and I got a few small orders. The first time I went to California, I found a company out of Beverly Hills called Les Answer, and they ordered $11,000 US from me in goods. You know, that at that time that was a big order for me. So I came back to Trinidad and I created it real quick and I sent it back to them, and then they ordered again, and this time they ordered $33,000 US. So again I thought, well, wow, this is happening for me, you know. And I started selling to small boutiques around New York and stuff, my line. But then when I came back home from one of my shows, they broke my place and they took everything. That was the straw that broke the camel back, everything. There was a big uprising in Trinidad and Tobago, the coup, in 1990, and I lost everything again. This time, with a lady deed on her house in the bank, I lost everything. I had a husband. I met him when I left home, and we stayed together like for about 9.5 years. And I had 3 babies, but I had to go. I had to leave. He was very, very abusive. And no way I was going to stay in an abusive relationship. I was young, and I knew that abuse was not right. And I had to do better for myself, so I left. And I left with my 3 babies. But my mother stood up with me. She stood up with me, yes. She has been my strength spiritually and carnally. She stood up with me. And she helped me mind my babies whilst I work. So it's like a family. I don't know if it's a family curse or a family tradition. Yeah, my feet aches, but I'm just going to be cute until the mayor sees me.
As I tell the children, the price of beauty is pain.
It's pain. No, beauty is pain, pain is poison, poison is personality. Yes.
Outside, trust me, this is going to be a hit. I'll see it. Yeah.
If you can fit.
It's so excited.
Because she got drink.
Yes! Hi, Mommy. Let me see you. You're looking good. You're looking good.
Very nice. Oh, by the way, we would like to thank Paparazzi for the donation of the costumes. This is a band that we are involved in. The name of our band is Paparazzi, and this is the costume that we did last year, and we're coming out with a new costume for next year. So we're bringing it. Next year, trust me, it's going to be way bigger than this. Way.
Trinidad and Tobago, true representation.
This is my wife, HeatherJones. This is the mayor of Elba.
It's a pleasure.
This is the mayor of Marina di Campo, and this is the sash that the mayor wears when he's at official ceremonies.
Okay.
And this is basically the insignia of Cara on the island, well, in particular in Marina di Campo.
Yes.
Noi ringraziamo per la sua attenzione nei nostri confronti.
So they thank you for your attention to Marina di Campo in particular. They are very grateful to you for that.
E per questa bella cosa che avete fatto per noi.
And for this beautiful thing that you've done for the island.
Okay.
It has been a great pleasure of mine to be here.
Ha portato anche dei frutti, credo, alcuni anche inaspettatamente importanti. Una grandissima artista, la signora Heather Jones, che veramente Heather con le tante cose belle, le cose belle che ha portato Heather da Trinidad.
Representing a symbol of our friendship of the island of Elba and Trinidad and Tobago. And this is the joining of the two cities, and it has the two flags, that of Elba and that of Trinidad and Tobago, and it's the symbol of the unity of the two islands.
Okay.
It's a sign of friendship.
Thank you for your warm welcome. This is the beginning of long friendship. Good business relationships will develop from this. Tourism can develop from this, and also the fashion industry. Thank you again.
Sindaco, due corone. Le corone.
I brought you two gifts, and the red represents the scarlet ibis of Trinidad and Tobago.
Il rosso rappresenta l'iride scarlatto di Trinidad e Tobago, che è il simbolo nazionale, l'uccello nazionale di Trinidad e Tobago, il rosso, e il bianco, the white, rappresenta
Elba.
L'acqua e la luce dell'isola d'Elba.
Thank you to Federica and to Natalia for having us here, Heather Jones,
per averci ospitati,
and my whole team that travel with me, and my husband Nigel. Nigel, yes, yes, and my whole. I met Nigel 2 years ago, actually July, the 20th of July would be 2 years since we met, and we started to work together, and we work so well together, you know, even when I am really, really demanding. We still work really, really good hand in hand together, and he has been truly a great, great blessing and an inspiration to my life, you know, and I thank God, and I just know that it will just get better.
For the road. This is my DJ system for the road. You're gonna see me in action. We're ready. We're ready.
Hey, we got get rhythm like
I fought many battles, I came over many hills, and I won. I hope I don't sound too presumptuous saying that, but I won.
inside the bed, drinking rum. Now get stupid and don't go down. Sweet little lady wants some fun. I don't want sex without a condom. I like myself real bad. I like myself.
Your shop is very, very lovely. Maria Heather Jones, it's a pleasure to be here. Your shop is very lovely.
Grazie bellissime, grazie. Your dress is beautiful.
Thank you.
Grazie. Grazie.
So beautiful, beautiful.
So take a wine, I'll do I never hurt nobody. So take a wine, I'll do I never hurt nobody.
Heather, the idea that we had was to bring some of your clothes here.
Yes.
We leave table, staff that we can have all the space for your collection. I love you.
I love you too. I love Elba as well.
Push back on us, it back with fear. And no behavior, no, just stop giving him pressure. Hey, roll your waist down, roll your waist down, roll your waist down, roll your waist down.
It's beautiful.
That you can actually dive in the water.
Beautiful.
Oh yes, that's not. I think we need to join the party again. Grazie ancora.
So DJ, give me your love and so how people have the man up so I got liquor in my cup, a cup can't empty, fill it up. And if you never know for sure, we are the life of the party.
I am on paparazzi.
All right. The life of the party. Sweet, sweet on me. Judge me by me feet. The girl says she's sweet, sweet, sweet on me.
This is heaven.
The girl says she's sweet, sweet, sweet on me. Judge me by me feet. The girl says she's sweet, sweet. With that one she wanted for murder. The way that she controlled the bumper, fuck the bumper, hurting all of them. She built like a truck and she load up, but she still love me for what she heard of. The girl was the sweet Tobago love, Tobago love.
Solid accumulator exploded because some water got in contact with, I don't know, whatever it was.
Sono dei cilindri inglesi dove l'acqua si scalda col calore e si accumula in quel cilindro sopra.
Okay, it's a heating system for the water that exploded. Okay.
Well, the show will go on.
The show must go on. Absolutely.
Is that fixed before we get the truck out, right?
Shoes. Martha, wear your shoes.
There's so much anxiety right now. I can't keep quiet. because of the passion you have for what you do, the passion to make sure it's right out there, the anticipation. It's asking one person to please the world, everybody in the world at the same time. And presenting these babies, I wish that everyone loved everyone, every piece of the babies, which could be impossible. But you know, it's so many different things go through your head at the same time. I guess it's all show business.
The most beautiful face I know, Elba. Yes, I'm longing for you, you know. I love you. I love you. Yes, no matter wherever I go, I will hear the beauty of Elba.
The collection is inspired
by the colours of the ocean and the colours of the island of Elba. Ladies and gentlemen, signori e signori, Heather Jones.
Milk and honey, sugar with tea. That's what the colors of the ocean mean to me. As time stands still, the highest hill, we enter a new galaxy. Magnifico.
What went on with the music?
Heather, yeah, I told you before, there's two different coordination. Here is singing, over there is DJing. If I coordinate this over here, I cannot see what's going on over on that side.
But you should have taken the CD.
It's not about that.
What?
This over here is what controlling the people, whoever's singing on the mic. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
I'm really upset about the music.
Yes. That's what she said, the colours of the ocean.
That's right.
And when she said that, the music went on, and it made sense. Had we put it halfway through,
It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked.
it made perfect sense.
But besides that, everything was this one and this and on that side.
So you didn't see the show?
No.
He didn't, I didn't. Now we want to watch it on TV. Come on, Nigel, let's go.
Hey!
Caipirinha time.
Caipirinha!
Congratulations, salute, good health, wealth, prosperity, and every
A little bit again, I'm going to start to do my German dance.
I made a lot of sacrifices, and I still have a lot more sacrifices to make, because the Heather Jones International brand is going to be global. I have managed to love. It's an energy. Once that creative energy with you, it keeps you going and going and going.
Girl in the master come for that. Punching by the glass, I come for that. Please and put in the rat, I come for that. Yeah. Girl in the master come for that. Punching by the glass, I come for that. Please and put in the rat, I come for that. First bet to the last, I come for that. Not sleeping for days, I come for that. Chuck and the wine and the wave, I come for that. Yeah, we come for that. Yeah, we come for that. Look carnival, so you know we come for that. Friends them ready, thugs them ready. If a girl can't wine, then she not ready. Fans already, drunk already. The crew don't like us, come already. Come not baby, wine not jelly. Roll out place, come and time not baby. Don't want no girl that wine not ready. When things get ready, girl, hold on steady. Wine up your bum